In the year 2246, there is time for Cra'ab. Previously, problems and a restart. So far, things are alright. Cra'ab fought slug. Subjugated and annexed slug. The adventure will continue. Fungus is waiting. And Killbot. As Cra'ab slides into the mid-game. Maneuver ourselves into exploiting enough of our power to overcome further adversaries.
Construction complete.
The age of Cra'ab must continue. And in service of that, to review, so Cra'ab themselves, strong, fast-breeding, belligerent tomb worlders. Survivors of the Great Referendum. Strong believers in equilibrium through violence. So as part of our build plan, as we have captured many fine orbs, so for Cra'ab themselves, Tomb World is their native habitat. They have 100% habitability on the home world, 70 on all other Tomb Worlds, 60 on all other otherwise habitable worlds, which is mediocre. So for Worlds of Cra'ab, the plan is to have as few Cra'ab as possible, and instead many robots to do resource gathering. I would prefer for all outlying worlds to funnel any Cra'ab they generate back towards the home world. Fortunately, that's smoothed out a bit by the fact that we annexed the Genogians, who are sand adapted, and there are some sand worlds in our general vicinity. So they'll be able to take advantage of that. The economy is stable right now, but somewhat brittle. We are riding the edge of solvency on many of our planets. And just kind of exactly keeping up with local growth.
Situation log updated. Scientific breakthrough.
Our interdimensional portal is to the void. providing small amounts of dark matter for now. We have 3 active robot factories at the moment. Do want to lean into more. And we were at work on harmony among Cra'ab. Between Cra'ab and new non-Cra'ab who have been brought into the boil.
Construction complete.
Right, I had started auto-selling a bunch of our refined material. At first, to achieve number balance, bring about solvency. I can start adjusting that as we go. Planet with -8 amenities. Strong decisions made on their part. Why did you move here? Why did you, Sand Slug, come to the damp planet? The exceedingly damp planet. And not even just one. A lot of them came to Damp World just to be miserable on Damp Planet. Why are you here? Such are the mysteries. So, from another direction, perhaps this is the most understandable thing that the Genogians have done from the perspective of Cra'ab. They, too, are quarrelsome and rude. They're willing to endure the humidity for the harvest. Also, these are a bunch of more free thinking of Genogians. Yeah, more of the ones who hold to the old ways are probably going to stay back on their home orb rather than venture out.
Construction complete.
Sensible in its own terrible nonsense way. Also along the things to do, we would like to secure the trade route. Which would suggest probably fortifying Zom. Although, did we... No Starholds yet. Just basic outposts. Yeah, setting up Zom as a defense platform. And just as we go, start leveraging our way into this pocket here, which remains pleasantly vacant. Get our hands on the Maelstrom.
System survey complete. Situation log updated.
Populate the zoo. The side project that will always be waiting for us is defeating these orbs. Potential zoo animals exist in Killbot space.
Our ships have been made superior.
Well then, we have a mission. In time. Unfortunately, once again, because these are exterminators, we don't have to bother buying claims. It will be a total war. A self-justifying war. Probably preferable to go in on that after doing something to put the sacrosanct magnet
complete.
into our grip. We have economic power up on them right now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
You need to create fleet power to go with that, though. And that sure is a bunch of relevant cards. For now, I think one thing we can do here that will fit well into our current situation Fortresses are among the least expensive of buildings for planets. Installing a bunch of soldier jobs on the colonies. That should provide capacity.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
At all times, Cra'ab boldly go. Getting the Kelnudar to team up with us. That'd be the real X factor for going into a Killbot showdown. The Cra'ab who manages to withdraw from society is truly quite powerful. To become a hermit crab means that you are strong enough that no one is able to drag you back into society. Sign of great wisdom. Technique.
Special project complete.
Oh, it's good to see the orbs flowing. Definitely need to lean in on more minerals. We're not quite moving enough minerals to build into our existing footprint. It's understandable for a fellow warrior to be wary of Cra'ab. Cra'ab's powerful.
Construction complete.
It's complicated. This is the diplomacy. The negotiations are underway.
Construction complete.
Also understandable if they're looking
Construction
to the mandate
complete.
for mutual defense, then they're just kind of inheriting and echoing the mandate's superstitious distrust of Cra'ab.
Construction complete.
We can correct this.
Construction complete.
In time.
Special project complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
The honor of Cra'ab is easily proven.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
So high up among our priorities is actually going to be building up enough cash to once again slam the raiders into a target of opportunity to then go in on them.
Construction complete.
$3,000 energy. And good timing.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Always good to see a regenerative hull tissue. The great problem solver. Solves the very high priority problem of I don't want to micromanage fleet repair.
Our ships have been made superior.
Just make the entire Navy out of meat.
Construction complete.
Our one unruly planet is producing cults. These things happen.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Yeah, there we go. We can repair the old Genogian commercial district.
Complete.
Employment will be well and good over there for a bit.
Our foes have mustered the courage for war.
Alright then. Let's see how this goes. alloy needs to be reserved for military uses while we're mid-throwdown.
Construction complete.
We had set up a couple of claims. No, that's their attempts to claim us. We had not yet demanded anything of them. So what if I did, though? And then let's see, since I have all that extra influence sitting around, throw down an overload. Every safety regulation about power generation is now optional.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
The thought of safety regulations among Cra'ab is itself somewhat foolish. It's as good an excuse as any to set up a wave of forts. A little bit of job creation.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
The bones. Give me that bone data.
Construction complete.
very quickly building up the energy charge we need. General of the first assault pod. Now, hero of the beach.
Beginning attack run on enemy station. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Because of the raiders, we can't be directly attacked by the Nudar. Raiders are hostile to anyone entering their space for any reason. The borders are open for anyone who wants to die. They remain, perhaps, the two most sane other beings ever encountered by Cra'ab.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Or, wait. Yeah, inhibitors. And with those soldier jobs kicking in, this fleet can become real. Free artifact.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Now, how strong a station do they have guarding that L gate? Because it might be able to just mop up all these outlands right away. Yeah, so between the Raiders and the Killbots, this alliance isn't real. It's an illusion. The New Dart have no way to participate in this fight aside from going the long way around. Unless they, like, have an open wormhole somewhere. Unless this is known and leads to over here. It's a bit early for any kind of gate to be open.
Construction complete.
We have vision down here because this is the designated home system of the caravans. So by having met a caravan, they told us about where the head office is. Actually, I cancel the auto selling of food. And the auto selling of alloy.
Construction complete.
So in an ocean world, I don't want to get tall. I don't want to add fancy jobs to this planet. Place is supposed to stay more agrarian. Until we have some habitability ups. Or many, many more robots. Well, even then, the robots remain agrarian. That is their job. Alright, made it in here. 500 power station. Non-trivial naval presence. Though, small enough that I could take them in a fight? Maybe. Them over there squatting on their L gate. Let's regroup.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction.
The question of robotic personhood among Cra'ab is easily answered. Does it fight for what it believes in? The drive to defend one's beliefs suffices to prove that those beliefs exist. This is the wisdom of Cra'ab. I fight, therefore, back off.
An alien empire wishes to communicate.
2 out of 3. Fairly agreeable. Now we know what's over there, left-wise. And yeah, overall neutral opinion of us at the moment. 3 planets, 70 pops. He's so important, why'd you launch him into space?
Construction complete.
Coming out for a throwdown? Ready to join the show? What do you got? Tier 2 railgun, Tier 2 beam, flak batteries, Tier 2 shields and armor, fusion cores and afterburners.
Battle is joined.
Numbers seem to stack up right.
Construction complete.
And yeah, since Verp is no longer in office, may as well get her back on the fighting line. Right, that leaves Crimdor as the only planet still using a reassembled shelter. That'll be underway in a moment. That job problem will be solved once the administration upgrades. The colonies are maturing.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
on that front. Probably want to get more of the fleet refitted with up-to-date weaponry.
Construction complete.
They're launching their little counterattacks while we fix up.
The enemy is targeting one of our stations. Our ships have been made superior.
And let's see, all of my armies that exist are currently mobilized. Slam a fresh general in here. Kandag will take the lead. Kandag, who never went to no fancy military academy in the big city.
Complete.
But he knows how to dig a ditch.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
And let's have that extra starbase capacity that's in the works, yeah, over here. Getting some trade hubs set up to take advantage of our other colonies. That'll be important.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
Alright, so, yeah, claimed as far out as this planet here. Straddle. What else is around? Size 13 Alpine. They've barely started to develop over here. I'm fine with leaving those alone as a buffer against the killbots. That will also be helpless against the killbots. That's their due punishment for not recognizing their natural place as the left arm of Cra'ab. Together, we could envelop and crush the killbots, achieving equal victory and glory for everyone.
Construction complete.
We'll set this right in time. Actually, yeah, claims-wise, if we're continuing to go out and take some space, sneak my way up here to shield these systems against the Viteri. Some decent space.
System survey complete.
Claimed over to this, which is a size 12 Alpine. A fine orb. Making its way on 2 years. And yes, you are alpine creatures, charismatic, otherwise featureless. "66 of them across 5 planets, 2 out here, and then this is their core. And just by implication, there's probably some powerful wild animal there. Less likely for anything to be here. Yeah, we probed this system before. We saw these primitives. We're definitely going to go take custody of those. And, right, this tomb world. Definitely claiming that. Tomb and desert. There. This constellation here, this cluster. That's their target. Yes, did claim this. This is just a good mineral-rich system. Definitely want control of that. Or, wait, right. Reclaim the system.
Construction complete.
That gives you something to do while waiting for the other fleet to catch up. Okay, good. The population here is mostly Genogian, so I could start setting up industries on this planet, and things should be fine. Throw down a remote alloy foundry. Whereas Cold World here, yeah, that wants to keep being districts.
Construction complete.
So wait, do I have a... I don't have an active source of moats yet. But moats are in some way understood.
System survey complete.
In its own roundabout way, this is how we go about upgrading the fleet. Obsolete ships are more likely to explode in the line of battle, and then they get replaced with up-to-date equipment. The math works out. The numbers don't lie. Like, actually, it was worked out. One of the janks in the current math as it is distributed. Fleet upgrades were made more expensive again after they've spent a while being less expensive. And as a result of that, in terms of strict alloy amount, the cheaper way to upgrade a fleet is to disband it and replace it, because then you're not paying upkeep on the ships that haven't been rebuilt yet.
Construction complete. System survey complete. A new construction complete.
Keep fighting, keep reinforcing. Sneak in, scaling up alloy production on some of the planets where climates are appropriate. The commercial zone here, it's a building I tend to, like, my eyes slide away from it looking for other things, but this is quite powerful. That's 5 jobs in a building slot at basic tier without any upgrades. That's quite good.
Construction complete.
So the crowning point of this war will be to break through and take that planet. That's the big operational objective that'll very tangibly... that'll nail down achieving what we've come here to do, defensively.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Following the traditional Cra'ab arts of self-defense, we've reached out, taken firm hold, then we will sever the arm of the adversary, communicating our intent to resume peace. This is the wisdom of Cra'ab.
Construction complete.
Wound up not using that energy to try and pay off any raiders. Should be fine, though.
Construction complete. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I guess we have enough of a footprint that we should go in on synthesizing exotic resources.
Anomaly found.
There will be places we can install those chemical plants reasonably. And there is no Navy guarding this station.
System survey complete.
Let's go punch him up. And oh hey, guess what? Defense war. Self-defense. Yeah. Slot 1, Mastery of Nature. 191 sprawl over 50 admin capacity. Prerogative, I think, is just going to be generally helpful there. Cut into that. Like aiming for bioascension, which will require fishing for tech. Prerogative will help make sure we get there.
Construction complete.
Remember to keep hitting that button. We're spending a lot of boats to destroy not a lot of enemy boats. On the other hand, we keep gaining ground. And keep replacing lost boats.
Construction complete.
It's fine.
Construction complete. Initiating ground assault. Victory shall be ours.
Kandag will claim victory. Kandag will not be stopped.
Our warriors are victorious.
Now, all the war math is going to be thrown off by the existence of this navy, even though they cannot participate in this fight. We'll work with that. long as we keep rebuilding.
Construction complete.
Unemployment on Cra'ab is wild to think about. Idle Cra'ab.
Construction complete.
Yeah, so both of these planets are low on amenities. Which would suggest a lot of power waiting in a commercial
System
zone.
survey complete.
Cra'ab of business.
Construction complete.
How are we 80% exhausted?
Construction complete. System survey complete.
What true and virtuous Cra'ab would tire of battle? Well, this hasn't been much of battle. This has been more... This has been less. This has barely been at all. They declared a 2-on-1 and the other guy didn't even show up. It's just disappointing. Shameful.
Construction complete.
Okay, so a lot of trade value is building up on these systems that I am not yet capturing. Any day now. Another year to figure out this more star bases thing.
Construction complete.
Okay, so is there a dragon in this system or not? Well, finish defeating these outposts.
Construction complete.
Then we'll force the question.
Construction complete.
Or turn back, as they are rallying their next counterattack. Egg Foundry. Yeah, so the commercial zone is a very useful building to put onto what you're otherwise making a rural resourcing planet. Because that's amenities that aren't coming from district.
Complete.
That's amenities that will take up the extra housing on the occasional city district. Since the laborers are getting their housing directly from their work zone. Okay, so there's nothing in this system. They just haven't claimed it for some reason.
Construction complete.
Weird. Sand planets are a natural site for industry.
Construction complete. Construction complete. They are assaulting our spaceport.
Dude, split up your fleets instead of keeping them together. That's neat. That's a choice you made.
The enemy is targeting one of our stations.
Beep.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Combat does remain, like, very measurably and verifiably the weakest part of Stellaris. It's lacking.
Construction complete.
It might get there eventually. It has a ways to go.
Construction complete. An alien empire wishes to communicate. Ha!
Egalitarian xenophiles. Strong candidate for a group that might not become immediately terrified and enraged upon witnessing the majesty of Cra'ab. Which is weird. You know what? Do I have... I don't have any edicts unlocked for wielding dark matter. So for the time being, our tiny stash of void matter is mostly for cash. Like, even if I wanted to deploy the void beam, that doesn't cost dark matter to use. We have become bored of this. One way or another, this war ends in 2 years.
Construction complete.
Yeah, if I could just tap this trade value that I'm building up now that the colony's mature. 4 months. 4 months and a smidge of alloys. We're running a Humiliate as our defensive CB against an opposing Conquest, which they will absolutely fail to implement. Where are these planets? Nice hefty desert world out there. An ocean, small ocean guarded by some amoeba. Home of wild storms. Where, though? What Leviathan have we witnessed? Oh, hey, look, while they were doing this very foolish thing of picking a fight with us, instead of teaming up with us, now the Omnimatrix is involved. Hey, look, all these colonists are forfeit. As the Omnimatrix advances through other people, they might leave behind perfectly good tomb worlds. That's value.
Construction complete.
But we won't be getting that buffer. We will end up in direct contact with the Omnis.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
But you know, once we're done humbling the mandate, we can pivot on this issue. Go about forming a connection. We still want to go collect all those animal friends for the zoo.
Construction complete.
I think we've successfully broken back through to minerals being abundant. That seems to be going in the right direction. A common problem outsiders can have upon interaction with Cra'ab, going among Cra'ab society, it can be hard to tell the difference between police coming to arrest you and your attorney coming to prepare to represent you. For which the first step is naturally to subdue the client in order to prove your credentials. That's what we're doing here. If we just walked up to the Mandate and the Independent State and said, hey, we can save you from the killbots, without doing something to prove it first, of course they aren't going to believe that. They have no reason to respect that. We need to provide evidence by crushing. You can claim as much grip strength as you can imagine, but demonstrating it, that's a whole other deal.
So, through.
Also, yeah, didn't want that design to be... I'm not actually rolling out the Void Beam, although maybe I should. Void Beam's pretty useful. Seems like a capable piece of equipment.
Construction complete.
Alright, something went wrong with our fleet organizer there. Something vanished. The fleet organizer is a very good and correct addition to the military UI. With the exception that it is too powerful in some ways. Too powerful in some ways and simultaneously useless in others. It's a thing that's needed. It's still implemented fairly sideways.
Construction complete.
We'll probably miss out on these two systems just from being caught off pace. Not really in a position to occupy them, but we're getting the planet, we're getting this constellation. Saramo Alliance. Democratic Crusaders. No signs of an ascendancy yet. And it doesn't look like there's any ascendancy-shaped holes in currently known space. So any olds probably live out on this arc. Absolutely must be ready for fighting. The most foundational tradition of Cra'ab.
Construction complete. Special project complete. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
The breakthrough of slightly larger boat. Let's get Bathurian plant. Hi, welcome. You'll be of great use. 10 energy and then 4 technician jobs. Yes.
Incoming transmission.
Status quo. To the massive benefit of Cra'ab. We have the Tomb World. Our first new colony project in ages. And we can take custody of these primitives. Good times for all. Alright, so we inherited an anchorage station up here, which right away I think that should be repurposed into a frontline shipyard. Now we've proven our skill. And we can start to talk about killbots. Also, let's see our newly occupied population here. Our very entertaining fungus. Seven pops on this rural alpine world. Home of a commercial zone. Already healthy job capacity down there. Need to solve this budget. Which is mostly going to be get these stations online.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so there's our nominal hookup for the trade value out here on the frontier. Cra'ab just refuses to die. It's a good trait to have in an administrator.
Construction complete.
The moment that hub is online.
Construction complete.
$22 more value goes onto the pile.
Construction complete.
And securing all these new planets means we also have capacity for a third fleet. $9,000 alloy worth of ships. Two special deposits, dust. Natural motes. And then just a bunch of energy. But motes. Wild motes. There's atoms here.
System survey complete.
Crazy to think about, but you can just find atoms.
Survey complete.
They're all around you every day. Elf Corp. Possessing well, yeah, everything has overwhelming fleet power to us right now because our navy was just expended. We have partied hard. Alright, so I need to start spending my influence to absorb all of this space as best I'm able. And then look to be leveraging more alloy out of the footprint we have right now.
Construction complete.
It's time to start breaking ground on blockers.
Construction complete. Our ships have been made superior. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright, so wanting 2 more station capacity. I can have the fleet start patrolling. And continue rebuilding. Then it should tap into the trade value of Tyr and of Cryptor. It's a growing community. A world of opportunity.
Construction complete.
spend a starbase creating a real fortress to face the killbots. Things are plenty honorable out this way. You need to go fishing for an ally or vassal.
Our ships have been made superior.
Some kind of leverage.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So if I upgrade this into a trade hub, particularly once we reach Starhold, then 2 points of trade hub will let me get at this.
Construction
And then
complete.
Crimdor's commerce can flow through Gedex's.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
How badly do we crash from no longer being on overload? Fairly. Extensively. Crash, yes.
Construction complete.
Probably just means we should maintain the overload. 270 is not a huge expense.
Construction complete.
Where did we find boat? Where is large boat? Hello, Auto Dreadnought.
Our science ship has been ambushed.
Now we know. There's dragons out there. We have something to work towards.
Construction complete.
So we have energy, so long as we're on overload. We have need of goods.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Some sort of anti-crab.
Construction complete. The conquest of a new world has begun.
Okay, things have returned from perilous to fine. Situation is under control.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Toaster shortages are natural and inevitable. They're part of the economic life cycle.
Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
So the commonality is fond of us. They are receptive. They have fight, but are terribly poor. Enemy of the Veteri League. The Saramo Alliance. I think we can work with this.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, so that war, largely success. And the Racketeers are back! Buddies, what do you got? 500 ally. For 4 pops. I can probably swing this. Yes. Or Racketeers will settle on Glugmem, immediately creating overpopulation and unemployment on Glugmem. Welcome aboard. To meet the Racketeers, they're Tomb Worlders, they're psychic, they're thrifty, deviant, fleeting, slow breeding, and repugnant. Welcome aboard! We're about to have a time. And especially then with the planet now going to flourish with all those helpful racketeers on hand.
Construction complete.
Get to your station upgraded.
Construction complete.
And Crimdor upgraded. Make sure that we're harnessing our full power.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Ah! Ascended beep! Ancient, fallen beep.
System survey complete.
There's the old bots. Here at the Alpha Refuge. Primeval machines from at least a good ways back. Fairly old robots.
Construction complete.
The current loadout of Cra'ab. Admin building, stronghold, 2 labs, 2 foundries, 3 civilian industries, and the robot plant. Resource-wise, mostly energy. Could start trying to lean in on Unity. Nah, more alloy. We have many fights to pick.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, leveraging our way into any proper defense pact or offensive alliance might be a bit weird. Could require some swift lateral movement, as befits the ways of Cra'ab.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Smuggling.
Scientific
These poor
breakthrough
steam creatures
achieved.
and their -13 housing. They'll just sort of live in the dirt, staring up at the pyramid. The one fusion missile is doing an okay job.
System survey complete.
Cra'ab prospers.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
No fleet will be necessary. The outpost is able to take care of that. Good times.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
I was looking at this wondering, wait, why is it advertising
Construction.
that a blocker's in the way? Because Betharian. That exists now. Or at least on the planet I was looking at the time. We have more than one Betharian field out there.
Construction complete. Special project complete. We have established a new planetary base.
If we ever figure out how to harness dark matter, there's all sorts of potential sitting in our space. There'll be no end to the stuff.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
It'll take a while to fill a commercial zone worth of clerk jobs.
System survey complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
It's
Construction complete. Construction complete.
just part of doing business. And alright, good. That amoeba... The amoeba colony here will help. Running interference for us.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Fleet sizes went up. The choice to go to 3 fleets happened when you still capped at 20, and we got that extra capacity. One Cra'ab, one Racketeer. Hello, Rygan Commerce Exchange.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I'm Racketeer have come to live on Cra'ab itself. Good times for all.
Construction complete.
And of course, let us extend welfare.
System survey complete.
And alright, now that it's been a while, now that we have like 30 upgraded robots, I don't think there's any concern with some residual basic robots existing. So let's do the retrofit. As disproportionate an amount of time as it takes. Wait, hold on. What's our electoral mandate? Have a 6 consumer goods surplus. Yeah, we can do that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Experimental we're not really concerned with breaking out and finishing more exploring. Hyperdrive 2. Just go for the general use.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, there we go. That's the indicator I was hoping to see. Once we finish rearming up to what our economy is capable of paying for, then we're a real danger again. A spare bomb. Some careless fool left an entire atom sitting around.
Special project complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Long-term plan, Cra'ab and probably Crimdor are going to become ecumonopoli. So as long as the rest of the economy is stable, I do want to start converting Cra'ab into a city pile. A mass of raw housing.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
This just gets to sit in the queue. We said we're gonna disarm it, so it's fine. It's stable. We'll get to it. It's on the schedule.
Construction complete.
Don't worry about it. Stop worrying
Construction
about the bomb.
complete. Construction complete.
It's fine.
Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
The local radiation, it's just not the same. Weird. The spectrum's all wrong. Doesn't have that warmth. Radiation needs to have good texture. Also, yeah, good that we have more of these natural deposits of various rare material.
A new conflict has erupted.
Fighting it out.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, so if I get my hands on another starbase capacity, I'd want a fort set up on the Verandi border, the Viteri border, and that... yeah, it's gonna be a wave of invites to things based on new enemy of my enemy interests. Yeah, the Deary. We could do business. And there we go, a defense partner. Some additional number to back us up.
Incoming transmission.
The overall measure of their tech, similar. Alright.
Incoming transmission.
Nearly built up. Migration treaty. These are something I always ignored. Pre-Le Guin. Post-Le Guin, they're quite powerful. Let's see, what would your species add to us? Arctic preference, industrious, quick learning, and solitary. Not a bad set of traits. Wait, do we have some cold planets? Yeah, we have some Arctic. We have unarctic. And some alpine, which is, you know, nearby. Same category. Similar hat. Agreeable. So now, yeah, migration more useful for diversifying, because instead of the old system of needing to worry about your tiles being abandoned and then painstakingly refilled, what that does is it just adds them to the migration pool. So just anywhere that's experiencing migrant attraction, they'll be added to the list of candidates that can develop on that planet.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So just any day now, they'll make their way into the mix. Currently, half Cra'ab,
complete.
and then the rest. Successful upgrade of all remaining pre-Cra'ab bots. Standard Cra'ab bot template is in play.
Construction complete.
Didn't technically hit that consumer good mandate at the right time. Ah well, these things happen. Agriculture, though. Building a couple of farms, that's easily in budget.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Alright, so new building slot on Cra'ab. We have 24 housing available. So this is a time for a commerce zone. Just want a bunch of raw job count.
Construction
And to generate a bunch of amenities for that growing population. Which then build a bunch of research lab, probably. Pick up the pace with science.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. System survey complete. Situation log updated.
Caravan trash, always worth going through. And, how much would it cost to uplift some of our friends here? Like, so primitives we have available, use Gaia Jam. The Gox. These continental reptiles. Bee cavers. Although, yeah, Enlightening is the version where you give them their system. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Tundra, steam rats. The enlightening process costs energy and society. And takes a while if the locals are not already capable of spaceflight. The faster way to do this would be to just invade each of their planets at the appropriate time. Department are we hiring for? Society. Bird Corps.
Construction complete.
Bird Corps. Bird Corp who are rebelling out of our neighbor. I don't have the influence to make claims right now. Not good ones, at least. Get the point across. I could claim my way up to here. Dodenham, yeah, that would close off access to Cra'ab space nicely and put me right at the steps of their homeworld. Wait, how is there unemployment, but also a vacant clerk job? Oh, it's an unemployed robot. Right, because this is a generator world, and basic robots can only mine or farm. We built a robot that has nothing to do. Robot driven to crime. Well, not really. It's not capable of crime. It's just sitting idle in a warehouse somewhere. So, basic robot can mine or farm. Droid can do all low-class jobs, and then synth can do all jobs. If you grant it rights.
Construction complete.
Although, really, what this means is I should just export that robot to some other planet that needs it more. Like Ed. All sorts of work to do on Ed.
Construction complete.
Since the droids are also generally better than baseline robot,
complete.
I've not seen how that's implemented. Then there's somewhere like they might get more trade points for robomodding and what have you.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
They do something. For Cra'ab purposes, regular work bot is enough.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Most of my piracy is here in the core.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
To be expected.
A new conflict has erupted.
Hey, birds. Should have done this the moment they popped into existence. I will save these birds. Slamming into them just directly face first and subjugating them, that would protect them.
At last, to war!
Lesser economy, similar fleet power, sounds like a fine matchup. Let's go. Yes, I did not aggress the birds. I will defend the birds.
Construction complete.
Let's go get them. Back to needing more consumer goods.
Construction complete.
Half-Dearies. Makes sense. So they took the hybrid perk. Is this the first? Leaving a dairy there. Dairy there. And then a semi-dairy here. Alright, I also never went and manually set what our destroyer is. That probably would have helped during the previous war. Bring along one void beam.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
And so, transitive property in play. We have a migration treaty with another space realm, which is also diverse. So we're not even getting just their native people. We're getting access to anyone who they have also exchanged migration with or uplifted or conquered. Now we have these weird tube birds. Creatures of the savannah who are industrious. They are busy, as seen by that fleet being out in motion. How about the fungus? Fungus are also busy.
Construction complete.
And when the fleet is at strength, I can just channel our extra alloy back into our defenses on the other border. Army, why are you doing this? Kandag! Kandag! Kandag. Didn't think it would be necessary to manually label the unassailably strong pirate systems as off-limits for travel. Kandag. I mean, that he went in there and picked a fight, that's great. That's admirable. Boundless respect for Kandag there. If Kandag escaped alive, he's getting a medal. Kandag is fine. Good work, Kandag. Showed him what for.
Construction complete. System survey complete. Construction complete.
I have the 2 planets with Betharian fields. I do have star holds now. Nope, still not yet. Still not yet. 22 months.
Our foes have mustered the courage for war.
Omnibots. Ape. Thought we were already rivaled with the kill bots. I thought that went without saying. Inferior economy. Immense fleet power. So we have just the 1 claim against the Ventry. And much reason for concern against the killbots. No, but the Deri are willing to join in on the defense war. To whatever degree they'll be able to help. Do they have access? No. Well, they send their regards. They're helping, on paper. They will cheer. Both pirate fleets are on cooldown. Do have the cash for pirate fleets and are on the verge of a deficit. That's a strong option. I never like creating anchorages. They always seem wrong.
Construction complete.
Withstanding the kill bots is definitely higher priority. An impasse. A conundrum. A decisive moment in Cra'ab history. That also, furthermore, if we start aggressing into Killbot space successfully, this is total war. We can seize systems, worlds, materials. The Killbots are evidently still underusing. There are 170 Omni drones. Barely more than there are just Cra'ab. And then we have the rest. We have the team. Cra'ab is only half of Cra'ab. Cra'ab themselves are merely the shell. Powerful bones, which bind together the boil. $20.75. The mid-game is here. War is beginning.